All right, hello everyone. Today is an exciting day on Acorn. Yep, we did it. Yesterday we got to 3 stars, and today we are going to see our KK Slider concert. I won't make you watch through all the credits, of course, but we have to at least watch the cute beginning, right? It is kind of cute how they have everyone all circled around and you get to see all your villagers in one place because that usually never happens except for maybe some very special events. And even then, usually there's someone in the house. So, anyway, yay, 3 stars. I should be able to get my terraforming today. What? All right, I'll move on now. All right, here's where he's going to tell me all about my terraforming and give me the tool for that. Oh, and I got a song, so that's good. Free song, I'll take it. Awesome. So now I can start putting down paths, doing a little terraforming. Be good, I can finally decorate. That would be fantastic. What's crazy is I'm still gonna have to like keep up with my dailies and stuff because I gotta I don't really have any extra decorative items, so I've got to really create my own. I made a bunch last night, but I noticed I'm gonna have to scavenge for some more wood and stuff like that because I'm getting a little low. So anyway, that's one of the challenges of doing this without online services. You don't realize how much you have to work and do the fun stuff. So, yay. All right. I put some stuff in my pockets that I want to possibly work on my entrance today. But let's do our normal stuff really quick. I'm going to check my mail. I don't know if I have room for both of these. All right, let's see. And I haven't actually seen if there's anyone here. I'm really hoping Mabel's in the square over there, but I'm not sure. I found this last night. I was doing some fishing and I found this Napoleon fish. Crazy town. Actually, it wasn't at night. I went back into the daytime because I didn't like being in the dark, and I was going to go do the rest of my dailies and stuff after I hit 3 stars. And I saw this really big shadow and I was like, I'm going to see what that is. Yeah, it was a Napoleon fish, so that was cool. And then look at this. You guys, I made my own path. I don't know if I like how dark it is, but I think I do because it looks darker because of this grass. But I think once the grass starts to fade out, for the fall, it's going to look a lot lighter against it. But anyways, I'm kind of proud of it. I took a tutorial off YouTube. Let me find who it was so I can tell you. Okay, the maker is called Kitsu Games, Kitsu Games, and then the name of the video was Simple Beginner's Guide to Making a Dirt Path. Hang on, I can't see. Making a dirt path in ACNH. So yeah, so she just kind of gave you a little run through of like how to initiate it and do it and get it to connect and stuff, and then I just went from there. So it's kind of exciting because that means I can use this path. I'm also going to try to make a couple of blanket codes so I can put some picnic areas around the island, and I want to make maybe some floral type patterns, just maybe a leaf or I don't know, something. I gotta see. And then I want to make an acorn flag. Lord knows how that'll turn out, but I'd like to see if I can try to do that. So each night I might just work on one pattern or something at the time. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this actually. It's a lot of it's not a lot of work, but it's a little bit of, just trying to get the tool down and stuff. And then getting the colors right is kind of crazy. But that game actually provides you with this palette. You have to go to the pro decorative part, and then the game kind of provides you with that. Okay, please be a Mabel. Please be. No. Ah. Okay, no Mabel. What a stinking bummer. And I don't have any gifts for my villagers. Let me see if I can get a couple put together really fast here. Hold on. All right, let's go see our peeps. I see Pashmina hiding here. What are you up to, girl? Let's give her, guess what? Some peaches. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Okay, what you gonna give me, girl? We should be moving up in some friendship here. Oh, a tropical moo. Okay. Well, I'm already wearing a tropical moo, I thought. Let me see. Let me wear it. Oh, it's a different color. I like that one so much better. That's a good gift. Okay, thanks, Pashmina. Let's see if I can give Julian a gift yet. Ooh, I can. Okay, let's see what he gives me. Also, I was looking into some stuff, and I really need to get one of each type of villager on my island, or I'm not going to get a variety of DIYs. So I'm going to do a couple more plots. A fishing vest, great. I'm going to do a couple more fishing vests. I'm going to do a couple more plots and try to move in maybe a grumpy villager and a snooty, because they have a lot of the codes that the DIYs that I'm interested in. Let me go in here though and see if I can, well, actually, let me go make some donations. Hang on, I'll be right back. I decided to stop by Hamlet's house to see if he put the hamster cage out, and look, he did. Oh. All right, let's give him his gift for the day. He's not creating anything for me, so that's fine. Yep, got some peaches for you, pal. Oh, okay, a raincoat. All right, I think someone gave me a raincoat just the other day. Okay, moving on. I just went and saw Blathers, and I was kind of hoping he would have his little thought bubble, but I think maybe it's not till the next day after the concert for me to go find Brewster, and then I will also have the opportunity to go to some mystery islands, which will be great. So I have to save some miles for that too. But I also wanted to show you this. Yesterday when I went back in time, and I was during the day, look, I watered all my plants, by the way. Look at that. There's something growing there, and it looks like it might be an orange or yellow. I'm not sure. That might be a hybrid, but look, I did get one. Look at the blue. I'm so excited. And then I don't know what these are. These look like they might be yellow or white, or maybe yellow and white. And then I got that yellow one. So I'm so excited. I'm getting some hybrids in here. So once they kind of fill in a little bit, I'm going to pull some of them out and I can start decorating with them, but I'm going to keep the base ones in, or maybe plant a few of the hybrids on the edges or something to mesh with the other ones and see what they do. So like I said, I'm not a very good oh, I think I got an extra here too. That's an extra yellow. I'm getting some excess plants. That's awesome. Let me see if I have space. I gotta go sell some stuff. Let me go sell a few things. I'm gonna come back, grab some flowers, and we're gonna do my entrance. Isn't that exciting? Ooh, and they've got a couple good things in here. I need that cushion for sure, and I need the candle, and I probably will buy that cute little heart. So those are awesome. Okay, let me sell some stuff because I don't have any room in my pockets. I probably should just go dump some of these things down by the ocean, and that way I have room in my pockets because I got to go pick up some other stuff. Okay, a lot of this stuff is for the build today. I don't think there's anything else I can sell. So yeah, and those I'm going to use to dig up trees. So it's just those couple of things. I wonder if I should keep my moo. Maybe I will. No, I won't. because I'm going to have to change every day anyways. It's going to build up too much in my inventory. I'll keep these in case I need backups since Mabel never visits my island. Nice. Perfect. And then let me grab this this cushion. Hopefully I have room for the cushion, the candle. I really just need to buy one, and then I can buy more in the store, because once you get them in your pocket and you've had them, they go into your shopping inventory, and then you can just go order any you want, you know. Okay, let me see how much more room I have. One spot. I need to go deposit some money, I think. Yeah, let me go deposit. Hold on. Oh my gosh, while I was in my house, look who came in here. Al's paying me a visit. Oh, Lord. Al. And I cleaned up my dumpster fire. Look at this. I was just about to build something, I think. Or it's left over from last night, but I needed to pick up my DIY when he walked in. So, let me talk to him, get him out of here, and then we'll move on. Okay, well, he took off. I won a pinball machine from him. Let's see, where is it? A pinball machine. So that wasn't too bad. Maybe I'll put it right here. You know, we'll have a little, oh, that's cute. Cute. I don't have a pinball machine, so I'm telling you, Al's growing on me. He gives me lots of good gifts, and he's becoming my BFF on the island. Did not expect this. This is a very dramatic, just change, okay, that I wasn't expecting. So, let me go in here. I want to dump off some money, see what Nook has to say, if anything. I don't think they do once he's talked to me at my house, but yeah, he doesn't. But yeah, we'll go over here. I'm going to grab some, or deposit some money. And then I want to see what's in the Nook, you know. Let's redeem miles. Please be barbed wire fence, please. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's my stuff. I'm going to grab all this. Let me see. Just a simple wood fence. I'll take that, though. I don't have it. Let me grab all the things I need. I'll be right back. All right, that was the last of the paths that I wanted to download, or the custom, you know what I mean, the terraforming tools. So all in all, I had to do 6,000 for the waterscaping, 6,000 for the land portion, and then 2,000 each for all the game provided ones. But I only got the dark dirt, the brick path, the terracotta, and the wooden path, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much gray coloration. And then 2,300 for the custom path, so it came to 22,300 Nook miles. So yeah, you really do have to, ooh, portable record player. You really do have to kind of salvage your Nook miles in order to, you know, make sure that you have enough left over. Outdoor sandals. I'm not a Tiva person, really. KK Rally, let's get that. I just like to have, you know, a lot of little musics on here. All right, I don't see anything else. I might get one more portable record player. Maybe even another one. I like to put music around the island, and that's a pretty good color. So anyways, that's all I'm going to get out of here. And then let's go check and see what the recycle has to offer today. Maybe not much of anything, maybe a box, or, oh, I got a white lily and a cardboard box. Yeah, so perfect. Okay, and then now I think we can get started on our entrance. What I'd like to do is I'm going to move a bunch of these trees, and I want to make the path to go right over to here, you know, to where it's centered, because it is a little off center. But I also wanted to put like a little bridge moment here, or maybe a little circular path that goes around a little centerpiece. Maybe that might be cuter. Anyway, let me see about that. Hold on just a second. All right, and I just wanted to show you, I went to water my flowers and I picked up some of the ones that had grown in, and the only like hybrid is this blue one that just grew in. So the rest of these that grew were just kind of normal ones. I'm just taking all the extras and I'm going to use them for decor at the front of the island. And then I'm also going to head on up here and grab some pine trees because I like to bring down some pine trees to the front. And these ones up here are kind of a pain in the butt to get to on the third tier all the time. I'll put them back eventually, you know, when I decorate this area. But for right now, I'm going to use a couple of pine trees from up here and probably another pine tree from over on the other hill. And that just helps me not have to keep climbing up to shake trees at this point. Once I get past, you know, my 30-day challenge and I can start, you know, doing other things on the island a little bit, depending on what ends up happening, I may end up just loving keeping this a non-online help island and see how much I can accomplish through the time frame. You know what I mean? So anyways, we'll see. Matter of fact, why don't you guys tell me what you would appreciate seeing, because I don't know. I don't see too many people go past the 30 days, but I do, however, think that it is definitely hard to do. Hard to get enough items and, you know, if you really want a nice decked out island kind of thing. Oh, man. Of course I lost my shovel here. Oh, and I don't have any more in my pocket. I did have two, but I guess they were both low. Let me go make another shovel. That's the downside of not having extra supplies. On my way back up front, I noticed that Maple was crafting. She's crafting what I already have. Oh, well. I wish that they would know that you have duplicates of things and not do that. That is a bummer in the game. Because especially at this time in my gameplay, I really don't have hardly any DIYs, and it's just crazy that they want to give you duplicates. I think I've gotten a lot, actually, like maybe 4 or 5 duplicates from just the villagers alone. So anyways, let's see what she gives me today. Pineapple Aloha shirt. I think that's one that you get when you're a beginning villager, like just starting the game. That's one of the ones that you can wear when you are picking your island and stuff. So anyways, let me go finish what I was doing. Well, I'm a cheater. I came in here to buy some extra tools and just the shovels, basically. I didn't feel like making them, but I figured I'd show you what I'm getting. I got like 4 shovels. They didn't have any new flowers in here. I like this little delicate blooms wall. I've never seen this floor before. Argyle tile floor. I'm going to get that. See what it looks like on the ground. That's about it. And I already bought the cushion and the candle earlier, so... Oh, wait, is it? Oh, my pockets are full. Shoot. Okay, well, I didn't even know I was close to that. Okay, be back. I'm going to go to my house. Oh, Tangy flagged me down. She's teaching me how to yawn. Nice. Always need reactions. I thought I should give her her gift while she had me cornered and I had her cornered. So we'll see what she gives me today. Let's see. Yep. Shocking. Peaches again. Oh, an oil lamp. Okay. We're moving up to some belongings, so that's good. Some items versus clothes. Okay, well, so I cleared out the trees here, and then I have some greenery in my pocket. I found my bottle. Let's see what that is. Oh, a log garden lounge. I don't have that, so that's great. Perfect. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try doing the path around and then joining up over to here, so that's a little uneven, you know, and it kind of has a circle in the middle, and in the middle I'm going to put a little centerpiece. So I think what we're going to do is start by putting on my handy dandy construction hat. First time in the construction zone. Oh, shoot. Okay, and I think here I'm going to start with a little bit of this dark path, And I'm just going to put a strip of 2 in the beginning. And then I'm going, do I want to do the whole path like that? I kind of want it to surround something. Let me see. Actually, let me take that back. Let's do a couple of these dark dirt path. All right. And then what I need to do is get it to curve this way. And then curve this way more. Because right where Julian is standing is kind of where this path will end up here. I'm going to have to dig up a bunch of these flowers too. So let me do that. Okay, now I can finish doing my path here. So let's see. I think I want it too wide. Is that where the door is? Yeah. And then we'll come down from that. And then we'll have the circle. Let's see. We'll have the circle of things here, and then this, so this can come down and then go this direction. And then we want it to meet up with this here, so I'm gonna go this direction just a tad. And it should come together. The pathing here, you know, I like to do the custom pathing a little more just because you can make it a little more curvy and go looking more like a path, but I really wanted to try to attempt to use the in-game pathing too, and I can always incorporate my homemade one, you know, a little bit as well. So, but I thought, you know, this is a good opportunity for me to try my hand at some of the things that, you know, I probably didn't do before, because I did use this pathing for sure, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't for long. So let's see, put one here. Okay, and then we want to be too wide pretty much around this whole thing. Whoops. And yeah, so let's see if we can get this to kind of look a little decent here. And like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out right now. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping it makes some sort of a shape here. I don't know if I like this. I kind of want the middle to be even, sort of. You do this here. That might make that look a little better. And then let me do this here. Alright, and then we'll round the edges so it makes it look a little more flowy. Just in this neighborhood here. And again, you know, it's not going to be perfect because it's more of an oval and it's kind of having to go kitty corner a little bit to get over to the resident services. But that is the general look of it. Now we'll make it look a little more luxurious with all of our plantings and things like that. So for right now, there's the general path. I think I like that. Next, I like to put down trees and bushes and things. So I'm going to fill in some areas with those. So let me just... I gotta grab a couple of bushes. Let me see if I have room. Ugh, I'm lacking in room. Let me put down a couple trees. I wanted to plant some baby trees here, and I have 2 sprouts in my pocket. So I'm gonna do a sapling here, and I'm gonna do a pine tree here. And then what I'm going to do is stunt these to probably the 2nd stage once they grow in. And then I think I want to put my next trees here in this little corner. So, and what I'll do is, since I have that hardwood tree there, I'm going to put a pine here. And then I would like to put a bush here. And and I think I'm going to try to kind of mimic that on the other side. So here we'll do a hardwood, and then we'll put a bush. Let's see what we have going on here. Yeah, we'll put a bush here, and then back here, now I don't want to have it completely lined up with this one. Is this in a notch? Let's see. No, it is exactly with it. So here, actually I should leave that hole. Here I'll put a bush, and right here I'm gonna put a peach tree, because you know our island is about peaches. So that doesn't have peaches on it because I already took them, but that's okay. And then this one I'd like to put also kind of the same situation. So I think to line up with that is here. So I'm gonna put a bush here, and then just in a notch right here. No, maybe one more back. I'm gonna put a pine tree. Yeah, and let me go grab a couple bushes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some more bushes in my pockets here. So let me get. Let's see. I want to up front have yellow, and I think I want to do like I'm gonna do. I want to do some fencing here and here. And then I want to do a bush behind it as well. So I'll do the yellow here. And then I'll do a yellow here. And then I think I'm going to do, actually I might just do flower here. A flower. So let me do a white mum. And then on this side, let's do a yellow hyacinth. Let's work that in there. That one's still blooming. Then here and here, I'll put some fencing in. Oh, I'm gonna probably regret putting that bush there, aren't I? Because I need to put fencing. Okay, let me go make some fencing. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I did have to dig up those bushes. So now I'm going to put down some simple wooden fencing. So I just want to put a little one here, and I like this color for this island. One here, and then I'll put my bushes back. I'm not sure if I can put them back without a shovel. Let's see. I think I can. Yeah. Which is weird because it won't let you dig up a tree without a shovel, but with the plants you can. Okay, so we've got our two flowers, got our two sprouts here, and then over here we're gonna put another bush. I think I'll put a red one this time. No. See, now that time it said you can't plant without a shovel. I think maybe because there's a hole there. That must be why. Okay, and then this one, we'll plant another red one here. I'm gonna take this guy down real quick. And, oh, actually I should have just left him. Because I'm going to put down some fencing. Whoops, some fencing here on each side. So we'll just put one here, and we'll put one here. I might put a couple, let's see, maybe two on each side just to frame it in. I don't think I can with this light post here, so let's do that. Okay, you can't really see that one, but you will when you walk in. Okay, and then I think I'd like to put a flower here, so let's do a red hyacinth on this side. And on this side, let's do a yellow mum. I think that would look pretty. All right. And so far we're getting a little framed in here. I gotta dig up these mums. They're not supposed to stay here. I need to make a mum field over on the other side and plant these the way I did the other ones. So maybe I will go and do that really quick off camera. I can bring you over when we get to that field and see what it looks like. But in the meantime, it's kind of boring to watch people do that. I might leave this yellow one here. Let me see, because I get yellow on that side and I can put yellow on this side. I'll probably put, I mean, I'll definitely have some more fillers in here and some more plants. I want to put another tree. Let me get this up. I want to put another tree here on this side. So let's put a cherry tree, because I don't, do I want to do that? Maybe I want to do a pine. I'm going to do a pine. And then we're going to do on this side, let me grab this. What do we have going on? So that's on the very corner. Let me dig up, whoops, let me dig up this. Oh my gosh, I'm having a rough time. Let me dig up this, and then let's put a cherry tree on this side. And it won't have cherries either because I plucked them, because you know I'm greedy like that. And then I'm going to, let me see what I have here. Yellow, yeah, I'm going to pull up these mums just like the other side. I might leave the white mum over there by the tree. And some of these trees are going to have to come out over to the left. Not quite sure what we're doing over here yet, you know. Just getting going. But I just want to get resident services framed in a little bit from the front. Have a little pathway to walk on. You know, those sorts of things. So let's see. I'm definitely going to need leaf because I need way more bushes than what we have here. And I want it to look pretty, you know, like full. So let me go do my plantings. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just thought I'd show you. I got my mums in over here, and then I have roses here. And then, you know, I have my my hyacinths on this side. Whoops, I want to get this. And then I'm going to put, let's see, cosmos. I will plant over here at this side, and then I will try to do some tulips here if I can get my hands on some, and pansies over here. And what else am I missing? Oh, lilies. And then I need to put some lilies probably up above on this corner here. I think that's the last of them. I wouldn't be sad if I didn't have the pansies. They're really not my favorite flower, but so maybe I'll just do lilies, tulips, and cosmos on the upper part here, and that way it'll look even and I won't have too much going on. But yeah, I'm so proud of this blue flower. I just keep staring at it because I'm so happy I grew it with my own bare hands. All right, let me get back over to the build, and then we will continue from there. Here's all my stuff that I want to use in the middle. So I think I'm going to grab some of this. Let me see what I have in my pocket. So yeah, let me go relieve that. Hold on. All right, I'm in resident services, seeing about getting something else. And I'm going between the park clock and the phone box. I kind of want something a little bigger. So I think I'm going to go with the phone box. Boy, the Nook miles are going to be a problem. Oh, I don't have any more to spend anyways. Yeah, just earning all these Nook miles on your own and trying to get all these supplies is a little bit of a problem. But anyways, I'm going to go try to decorate the middle now. Okay, well, I put down some of that in-game clover pathing here, which doesn't show up very good on the green, but I will, so it's this one that the game gives you, but it does put a little base and gives us a place to set something down. So I think I'm going to put my log bench here, and then I want to put I'm gonna leave this this spot. Actually, maybe I want to move that over because I kind of want the tall thing on the right. Okay, I'm gonna leave that space in this corner for the phone booth when it comes, and then I want to put a bird bath maybe here. Okay, and then let's move that up a little bit. Not sure if that's the color I want, but it's kind of rustic looking, so that's fine. I'm gonna put a little, what did I want to do? I want to put a little beekeeper's hive. And then I want to put, right here, I'm just gonna put one of these wasp nests on this little thing to kind of go with the hive, you know, just kind of look kind of cutesy. And then down here, I'm going to put, maybe, I have 2 benches. I'm wondering if I want, oh wait, okay. I'm gonna put the barrel here. Where are you, barrel? Barrel. Perfect. And then behind that will be the phone thing, the phone booth. And then up here, I'm gonna put the pot. Or should I put the succulent plant? I think the pot goes better with the actual theme of, is it over here? Yeah, I think that goes better with kind of this little beekeeper / honey situation. Not that I'm doing that, but you know, just to kind of bring that to the front, look a little cottagey. And then I think I will put, let me move this over. I want to put a street light right here, street lamp. That's what my villager gave me, so might as well use it. Perfect. And then, like I said, I'll put the phone booth over on that side. And I think in the front, yeah, I have another log bench, another hive, hay bed, but I'm not sure I want to use those. I kind of want it a little more simple-ish. So I'm going to take out some of this clover. I'm going to plant a couple of flowers here. So I'll plant in this side here, I'm going to plant a yellow mum. And then here I'm going to plant a white hyacinth. Perfect. And then over here I'd like to put a bush. Let's do a yellow one since we've got yellow going on over here. And then I'll put my little phone booth in that corner when it comes. And then the rest of this area, I want to fill in with some more bushes and plants and flowers and trees. So let me get some of the outskirts of this filled in. I'll be right back. Okay, I see Hammy has a thought bubble, but I think it's way early. I don't think they do that yet, but I'm gonna go into Nooks, come back out and see what happens. Okay, I just came back out. Let's go check on Hammy. Yeah, thought bubble's gone. Whenever you see your villager with a thought bubble, if it goes away after you walk into a building, it means they just wanted to like play a game or get an item from you or something like that. But if you notice that the villager still has a thought bubble after you go in and out, then that means they want to go home. I mean, go to another, they want to leave the island. So anyways, just a little tip there. So need my shovel. Yeah, I never knew that for a while in the game, but now of course, you know, been playing a long time. I know that now. Okay, let's put some flowers in here. I think, what is, yeah, there's no yellow right here. Or is that yellow? That is yellow, I think. Let's do a white one here. Okay, and then over here, I'm gonna do this yellow hyacinth. All right, I'm gonna just continue doing this, but I thought I'd pop in. All right, and I'm gonna put the hay bed here. I thought that'd be cute, just to have that little hay bed. And then over here, I think I need to work in a little red. So I'm gonna put a red flower here. I'm gonna put a weed here because I like to put a few weeds here and there just to make it look a little more natural and built up. And I think I'll put another weed here. And then I wish I could stick something on this hay bed, but you can only lay on it. So I think over here I'm going to put another one of these wasp nests just to, you know, no, it's not where I wanted it. Let's do it right here. Just to fill in that space, you know, and make it look a little more full and cohesive, I guess would be the words. All right, and then let me see what else I have to fill in, because we got to keep going. All right, you guys, I'm back. I fast forwarded to the next day, and I went and finished all my dailies yesterday and all that, and finished filling this little spot in, planted a few trees, that kind of thing. So I'm going to give you a little tour of my entrance. And then Isabelle made a few announcements this morning. One is that the ordinances are in effect, so I can go do those if I want. The mystery tour islands are now open, which is exciting. We have a visitor at our campsite today for the first time that's not the one you have to take. And Harvey invited me to his island to talk about, you know, his co-op and stuff. Although he didn't say that, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let me take you on a little tour of this little entranceway. I think it turned out cute. So this is from the airport. We have our little path that goes around right on both sides. And I got kind of a little, you know, little country farmy kind of look going on here. Got a little hay bed. I planted a few trees here. This one didn't grow because it's not in a good spot. I need to move it where the weed is. And this one didn't grow because, duh, it planted itself right next to the pine tree. So I've got to move those. I'm going to put some blank spots on this path so it doesn't get covered in weeds and stuff. But my other trees did grow, so I'm going to stunt these two at, I believe, the second stage, and I might stunt these other two at the third stage. So we'll just see, but so far I really like how this turned out. This is the entrance up to resident services. And I want to go into resident services and buy a plot of land and get that placed. And then I did earn a few Nook miles yesterday, so I have about 5,000. Actually, maybe I have more now. Oh, I have a little more because not enough to get another one. Anyways, because I planted some trees yesterday and stuff. So anyway, let me fix these couple of things that are bothering me up here. So I will move this. Oh, look at Julian. Cute. Perfect. So we'll put that there. And then this tree, I'm going to move back one. So, oh, it's going to be even with that other one though, darn it. Let me pull this. All right, well, let me plant it where I think I want it. I'm going to move this cedar tree maybe over one and up. Whoops. Maybe we won't put the cedar over here because we can't put it here, obviously. Here's going to be too diagonal with this one, and they'll be lined up. Yeah, so maybe I'll just leave it off of this side. I thought another tree would look really good there, though, you know, just to... Maybe I'll put it out one. Maybe I'll put it out here. You know, it's going to be out a little far, but that's okay. We'll see if that grows over there. I think it should. It's enough space apart, but we'll see. Anyway, the rest of these grew and stuff, so that's good. And yeah, I still have to do my blank pathway here. I got to make it first, but it's just basically a path that has no coloration or anything to it. And I need to still do my dailies today and all that, but I opened up my mail. I got my portable record players that I ordered yesterday, and I did get the phone booth, which I did place, so you saw that when we just did our little tour over here. So that part is placed up here, yeah. And I think it looks good, kitty corner there, so that's nice. And then, let's see what else we have going on. Yeah, so that's about as far as we went. I don't know what's going to go in this plot of land over here yet. I have a feeling I'll probably end up putting a villager's house here or something. But I do need to dig up the trees, get them out of the way. I don't want to waste them. Let's go see what's in Nooks Cranny. And then we'll head over to Resident Services, talk to Nook. And then buy the plot of land. I'll do a quick little villager hunt and then we'll be done. There is absolutely pretty much nothing in here I would want. I'll get the fragrance sticks just to have something to put on top of things for decor. And let's look and see what's in here, if there's anything good. I don't see anything. All the flowers are identical as always. I already have wrapping paper. Ooh, I can do recipes. Definitely doing this. Oh, I can't do it. I have to go buy it. Oh, man, that's more Nook miles. Oh. Yeah, I gotta go do it. I'm gonna have to earn some Nook miles today because I gotta go to a mystery island also. Things like that. So, I think those are gonna have to be for tomorrow's video, possibly. This one's getting a little bit long, but let me go in here and talk to Nook. Okay, I just went in here and they have my barbed wire fence, so I'm definitely getting that. And then I'm going to buy one Nook mile ticket. I'm not going to buy the food yet, the food ability to make food yet. Because first of all, I don't have enough crops. And second of all, it's going to take up all my villager hunting mileage. But there it is. It's 2,000 miles. So I'm going to buy a Nook Miles ticket. I think I'm just going to buy one at a time because I have to get off the island anyways to go unload my pockets and come back because I'm going to be, scavenging for everything there. And then I will go to... oh, I didn't go look in Nook shopping. Let me do that. All right. They have my favorite hat. I'm going to buy my favorite hat. Hopefully I can get that by tomorrow. And then, let's see what else do they have. Everything's kind of crazy colors today. KK Dub. All right, nothing special. Got it. On to the next thing. All right, I think I'm going to try to build the plot right here, but I want to try not to destroy any trees. So let's see how this does. Let me imagine it. Make sure these trees don't get destroyed because I don't have to buy trees. Okay, perfect. So let's put that there. All right, very good. Okay, let's go over and see who my campsite villager is. All right, cross your fingers, guys. I'm really hoping for a good one. It would save me a little trip over to the islands, but we'll see. Oh, it's Sky. Hi, Sky. Okay, is Sky a normal? I think she is a normal, right? Ugh, I really do need to get other villagers. However, I think I'm going to move her in. I can always amiibo her out, but I really do like Sky. She's very pretty. Let's see if we can get her to move in. All right, you guys. Well, we got her to move in, so she's going to do it. Nice. All right, so we have Sky coming. Well, that means I'm going to have, let's see, 2 normals on the island because I'll have Maple and Sky. Let me look at my map just to remind me here. Yes, I've got a Jock. I've got a Sisterly, a Peppy, a Normal, another Peppy, a Lazy, Smug, and then I've got Al. Another Lazy. Oh, wait. Yeah, so Maple's my only normal, so that means I'll have 2. That's okay. I also see Red is in the back over there, so I'm going to go see Red too. So hold on just a second. Alright, well I bought the scary painting. I just came to look what he has over there, but nothing that I really want, so I'm out. And here I am again, and here Hamlet is again. Let me go in and out again and see if it's real or not. You guys, it is real. I just came back out and he still wants to go. I don't want Hamlet to go. I actually really like him. He's super cute. So, I'm going to whack his head with this. Oh, shit. I didn't want to talk to him. Oh, no. Dang it. I just wanted to smack him because I heard if you smack him and then go the next day, someone else has it. Oh, well. I'm just going to tell him no. No, you can't go. I'm keeping you, cute little Hammy. I'm keeping my little boy. Here's a gift. I'm surprised that he wanted to go so soon. I didn't think they would go this quickly. Oh well. You just stay put, sir. Alright, a fan palm. I'll take it. Okay, you guys. Well, that is the end of today. Hopefully you liked my entrance build. There we go. I hope you liked this entrance build and that it was fun for you to watch. And I hope you guys have a really great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you can. Let me know if there's anything you would like to see or any improvements, that kind of thing. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow on the next IRL day, which should be day 7 for me. All right. Thank you. Bye, guys.